Well, today is our National Day of Youth Ministry Training. I think I said that right. And we are expecting about 30 youth workers, including some of our volunteers, to be here for an amazing morning, 3 hours of training. It sounds like 3 hours. Oh my gosh, that sounds boring. But no, this is amazing. The topics, the speakers, the way they put this together is incredible. And I know that everyone is going to leave encouraged in their ministry to students. Now, this is primarily for adults who work with youth, volunteers or paid, maybe some student leaders. But this is one of those things that we do to encourage youth workers in their ministry to students, knowing that we may never see the full impact of what happens here today. Now, of course, as we get youth pastors in this room, we also have to have all the fun things to go along with it. So we have this huge Connect 4. So we've got Connect 4 9 Square. Our coffee shop is open, Chick-fil-A stuff, candy on the tables. It's going to be an amazing day. And again, for all of you who pray and financially support and volunteer for Ground Zero, you make these things happen that will impact thousands of teenagers for Christ. Check this out.
One of the things that I am so passionate about is just the whole aspect of talking about race and talking about being a blended church. And that's one thing that I grew up very segregated where I came from. And we had Spanish churches and Brazilian churches and white churches and black churches. And our pastor at our church and me and my husband, our goal is to just have a blended church. And they talked about that today, about just talking about racism and race in your youth and expressing that might be a problem that they're dealing with that you might not even know about.
What a day to be together, to grow and experience some things. I can tell you this day of volunteer training makes a huge difference in our student ministry, where volunteers and staff can both come together, dream, and see what God can do. I am so thankful for this opportunity, and we look forward to what God's going to do in our local church and hopefully what God will do across our country.
Being here and listening to the things to just help overcome today's situations with youth and how to talk to them and how to discipline them. Some of the parents don't even discipline them at home. So being maybe their only lifeline to correction, and in a good way. So I just thank Ground Zero for hosting this and allowing us to be a part of it.
I got a call yesterday. Second suicide at our high school. Just yesterday. Coming out of the pandemic, the stats are starting to come out, and they're starting to tell the story of isolation and the reality of mental health. Our kids are mourning. Depression is at an all-time high. I guess what I want to say is it's dark out here. It's dark out here. And we need you to turn the light on. God says we're the salt of the earth. He says we're the light of the world. And y'all, I can't think of a better time to have volunteers like you turning the light on in dark places. Because it's dark out here. There are challenges unlike we've ever seen before. We need you to turn the light on. Because when you turn the light on, hope comes on, joy comes on, peace comes on. The way you stay encouraged, we need you to turn the light on. We want to send you out of here encouraged so that you can go and declare and volunteer and serve and turn the light on and let the world know we're the light of the world. We're the light of the world. Can you feel the darkness already starting to tremble?